Welcome to this week's episode. Today we'll be travelling from the cold winter that we're experiencing in Melbourne to the relative warmth of the north coast of New South Wales, specifically the town of Ballina. So come and join me this week as we head north. Day one was 300 kilometres from Melbourne to the donation camp at Finley Showgrounds. Day two, a much longer day of 600 kilometres from Finley to house the Serenity camping ground just north of Dubbo. How's the Serenity? Just out of Dubbo? About half an hour out of Dubbo. Check this. Unbelievable. How's those colours? Got in the distance past the van, got a shed with rubbish bins there. Drop toilet just there, not mine, but you know, the one closest to me. There are showers around as well, which I haven't discovered. You see there's a fire pit. David, the owner, this is his second cousin's property, just the other side of that fence where there was some sheep last night. See, there's some cows in the distance. But you know the story about what you don't want to find on your toilet. Look at that. Just a huntsman, but still, that'd be enough to scare people away. Must be the time of the day. Where are you guys all off to? Honey. Yeah, don't get left behind, buddy. Oh, hello, there's one who's getting very friendly. Another friendly one. So here's my view while I'm eating breakfast on my caravan step this morning at Bingara in Northern New South Wales. It's a small community. It's got a great free camp just on the edge of town on the Gwydir River. So that's a Gwydir. Kilometres northeast of Bingara, you come across the Myall Creek Massacre Memorial. At Myall Creek in northern New South Wales, just between Bingara and, well, where am I heading? Indusville. Indusville? No, that's not wrong, that's in Queensland. Yeah, anyway, I'll put it in. On the 10th of June 1838, at least 28 unarmed Aboriginal people were massacred by colonists at Myall Creek in New South Wales. A group of Wurruyara people were camped on the property with the men helping local stockmen with their work on nearby stations. The stockmen and the Myall people spent time together in the evenings, often dancing and singing by the campfire, so relationships were good. Just before sunset on 10th of June, while the people were preparing for their evening meal, a group of convicts, former convicts, and one free settler arrived at the station with guns and other weapons. The group tied up the frightened Myall people and led them away from their campsite. They then killed them and burned their bodies. At least 28 people were killed. 3 local people reported the crime, including the Myall Creek station manager William Hobbs, who had encouraged the Aboriginal men to work at the station. After 2 trials, 7 of 12 accused colonists were found guilty of murder and sentenced to execution by hanging. The winding path to the memorial represents the rainbow serpent, and the memorial itself overlooks the historic Myall Creek station. So here we are in the Australian standing stones. Interesting. I'm not sure why they would be here. Looks like a fair bit of machinery has gone into shaping some of them over here. So there's 6 stones here. They guide your eye to where the sun will rise on the day of the year with the least daylight hours. So it's generally around June 21st, so I think it's in about 9 days from now. Cool. And, hang on, sunrise on the longest day of the year is this one. So sunrise on the shortest day of the year, sunrise on the longest day of the year. So I've just Googled and to see if it's pronounced Celtic or Celtic. Apparently Celtic is the correct pronunciation for the Scottish football team, whereas Celtic is the correct pronunciation for the race of people, for the people. Yeah. Here we are in Deepwater in the Northern Tablelands, I think it is. And this is Deepwater Station. As you may notice, it's closed. There's a sign. There's the old track. And if we look back that way, just see where it disappears into the distance. Not much left now. Apparently they're protected. Apparently not too well. This is the normal height of the Richmond River at Lismore. And notice that pipe on the left? In this next photo, that pipe is the rear pipe that you'll see here. A major flood at 9.7 metres reaches street level. The people of Lismore are used to floods. The levee protecting the town is at 10.5 metres, yet a 1 in 10 year flood reaches 11.15 metres. In March of 2022, almost 2 metres of water entered the town when flood levels reached 11.4 metres. A 1 in 100 year flood is 12.5 metres. Yet in February 2022, a month before the March floods I mentioned earlier, flood levels reached 14.4 metres, or almost 2 metres above the 1 in 100 year level. The concrete floor this man's standing on is built just above the 1 in 100 year flood level. The line he's pointing at is the floods of February 2022. But the croquet pitch that was under metres of water has fully recovered and the croquet players are back out in force.
Now that's a big thing. A big prawn at Ballina.
Laid out on your chest, student of abandon. With you I'm blessed. All I want's in a dream. We are together. You could call
Across the Richmond River at Broadwater. Across the Broadwater Bridge, which I assume was damaged in the just terrible floods of February 2022. It's here, Richmond River. It's huge. It makes the Murray look tiny. Korokai Caravan Park in Korokai. This Queensland, and I think maybe Byron Bay. So this is Minion Falls. How nice is this? It's lovely. This falls away and oh my. Oh my. That is a long way down. Just walking down the track to Kiln Falls. You can probably hear the falls. Anyway, we'll see what they look like. That's Kiln Falls. And this is just downstream. Nice place to just sit and enjoy the tranquility. So downstream from Kiln Falls. So I'll show you a little bit of the what do you call this? Gentle falls? Low falls? I wonder if I've got it in the camera. Downstream. Look how narrow it is. You want to come through? And here's my suggestion: if you're coming to Kiln Falls, don't wear thongs. Behind the falls at Kiln Falls. So you can't hear me. So it's middle of winter. I'm in beautiful Ballina. It's about 20 minutes to 5. Sunset's around 5 p.m. Today was 21 or 22 degrees. It's still 20 degrees. I'm just going for a walk out along just going for a walk out along the river barrier that was built, just to look back upon the sunset and maybe even to see some whales and some dolphins. So yeah, I'll take you with me. So it's walking out now on the breakwater. It's fantastic out here. So you've got the surfers to my left. And oh, a whale just did a huge jump out of the water over there. And you'll see puffs of water as the whales breathe.
Crazy, but I'm not missing you. I only miss the illusion you pretended to be. I'm not acting crazy. I just said we're through. Baby, you gave a lot. What about trust? What about all this time you looked in my eyes, babe? What about commitment? What about all the empty promises?
Yep, been out along the breakwater, saw a few whales, saw a couple of jumping, saw lots of puffs as they came up to breathe, saw a dolphin in the river, and now just walking back to the Discovery Park's Ballina as the sun sets over the hills in the distance.
How could I be so stupid when I got all the signs? I guess that is love.
Well, I'm really excited this morning. I'm heading north out of Ballina, about 45 minutes, to a little place called Myall, where I hope to ride the Northern Rivers Rail Trail. There's a few reasons I like riding rail trails. They generally go through the countryside away from the main roads, so you get views, etc., that you just wouldn't normally see. And the other reason is that trains aren't designed to go up steep hills. The Northern Rivers Rail Trail Tweed section, the northern section, runs from Mullumbimby Station, so you can catch the train from the Gold Coast to Mullumbimby, or you can drive half an hour from the Gold Coast Airport and travel south through the Bingara Range Mountains to the town of Crabs Creek. As I said, it's 24 kilometres long, and I'll be riding it up and back, so I'll be doing 48 kilometres. It has on its route 26 bridges on the 24 kilometres. And of those 26 bridges, you cross 16 of them and you go around 10, so they're obviously in a state of disrepair for that as well. The other exciting thing about it is there's two tunnels that you have to ride through. One is on the southern end and it's only 50 metres long, so damn, not too exciting. The other one that goes through Bingara Range mountain or hill is over 500 metres long. I think it's 524 metres long.
Northern Rivers Cycle and Bike Hire. Certainly no complaint about the surface. Coming up to my first bridge crossing. Had a guy pass me coming the other way on a, I don't know what you call it, a uni bike, a big fat wheeled
e-bike sort of thing.
The whole way I've been saying Mullumbimby, and I'm actually at Newell and Byron. Lights on, done. Keep left and keep moving, okay. Marker, and I'm through the tunnel. Downhill. Not the end of the trail, so it's not the end of this ride. So now I've got to go back to Myall. Just coming back through Crabs Creek station, and again, just on this parking picnic point. And no bike appears for Crabs Creek. Hopefully this will last on time. I'm a bit tired. Anyway, this is a good sign. If you want a bit of an adventure, if you want to get your bike out or hire a bike, then I highly recommend the Northern Rivers Rail Trail. Moo Roadhouse with the Moo Roadhouse motorcycle. And there is the Hotel Victory. What better name is it for having completed this ride?